Alright guys, welcome back to our channel, The American Weems. And if y'all been following along, y'all know what we're doing here with the rear ends. We've got to take these off this rear end because these are what fit them springs underneath that 52. These would work, but they're a pain in the butt to get off. And you I have a set of these somewhere in there. I don't know where they're at. I couldn't find them. I looked for them. I couldn't find them.
Somewhere in that vicinity.
In that vicinity over there. The problem that I was having was this rear end that we took out, this 410 rear end, is 1.25 or 1.8 wider than this rear end. This rear end is narrower, say it 3 times fast.
Narrower.
Yeah. And you think you can measure from here, but you can't because this is wider than that one.
Of course it is.
So what I had to do, I got some big calipers here. These holes right here, from here to here, are the same as on this one. They're the same. Done the caliper action on that. So I took this, my ID caliper, and inside that hole to the center of here, and I forgot what it was. Anyway, I got it measured out from here. See my mark right there that I got. This right here is going to be the center of that hole right here.
Right there.
Right there, this, if you can get a picture of that. That squiggly mark is going to be the center. I done some measuring and all that, but anyway.
He's so technical with his terms.
Yeah. That's the only way I could get it on there. I was planning on cutting them off, just putting them on here underneath the truck, setting the truck down, moving the rear end where it looked good, but I forgot I had my calipers in there, and found out that these are the same here as over there. So we went from the inside of that hole to the center of this hole and got some measurements. That way now I can set them on there, get my square set up there, and weld them out here instead of trying to put it underneath there, tack it, dragging it back out, welding it, putting it back underneath there. Long drawn out ordeal. Here's the next problem we're going to have. Where these go, and these, I thought I was going to be able to use these shocks. I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to have to cut these off. And at a later date, move them in to where, or out, because you can go on the outside of the frame, I guess. Since we're just building it, you can do whatever with it. But these have got to come off too, my shock hangers. You got to come off. I'm gonna leave these mounts or posts or whatever you want to call this on the rear end. I cut them off this rear end. Swore I have them somewhere in there, and I was just going to use them, but I couldn't find them. So we're just going to cut them off that rear end and put them on this rear end. And I'm going to take the brake lines off so I don't mess them up on both of them, because I don't want to mess them brake lines up either, because they're still, that's a good rear end. It's just too low gear. But I'm going to start grinding on this jobbered up weld that I got on there and straighten them up. Alright guys, we got them off there. I got to get my grinding wheel on the grinder and clean them up a little bit.
Unwelded them
a little bit, but it'll be fine. We just got to clean it up. One thing about metal, you can weld it back. So if you gouge, you can gouge it back in there. We got it unwelded.
Heard that expression one time.
I ain't never.
Like, how do you unweld something?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess with a grinder. So we got them off there. I'm gonna clean them up a little bit. I'll put my brake lines back on this rear end here because I don't want. Like I said, this is a good rear end. I don't want the brakes. I don't want no dirt daubers or critters getting in there and messing up those wheel cylinders. Put that one on. back on there. And we'll be right back with y'all whenever I get these cleaned up. I'll get my weld machine strung out. Maybe I got enough room to get to the machine. Maybe I got enough room to get here, but I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got enough room to get to that rear end. But we'll get back with y'all when I get this put together and get them cleaned up. We'll get back right back with y'all. About grinding, one thing I'll never want to do like grinding is be close to a window or a mirror, because the sparks come off there and they hit a window, they will actually melt into the window or mirror of the car, and you'll think, what's wrong with my window? You'll be wiping and wiping, you'll never wipe off. You'll ruin a window or a mirror or a paint job too, baby. I don't know, I've never done it. Did it one time, do a window, one time, that's all it took. I learned after that one time. But always make sure you got room for it to go. Puppy gonna sit right there. Like that right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, boy. Take that brake line off, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I make it just, I don't want to hit it with the weld machine. See, this is why you gotta take these, cut these off. Because these won't go past it. And you come up from underneath to get to your on top of your springs. That dang thing right there is in the way. So cut it off there. I don't know, I might move it out here and just have it on the outside of the frame. Would be easy, a lot easier, but well, if I weld it in there, my tire won't be in the way. Alright guys, we got these welded on there. Jack it up here a little bit, so let's see what's going on here. This is like a couple, 3 hours later. But we got These welded on here. Don't zoom in on them welds. I'm not a welder. But we've leveled and measured and stuff. I hope it fits because I welded it. I went ham on it. So we got these on there, and then we cut the spring hangers. The shock hangers off. One of them come off pretty easy. One of them didn't come off worth a dead gum. Had to beat it off there pretty hard. But we may end up putting these over here, depending on where everything lands up at. I can put these on the outside of the frame if I need to, because I think it'll do better than in here, because there won't be much. There's not much room between the center of it and that, so we might move them out here. That's at a later date. We're just going to get this underneath there right now. I'm going to drag it back here, get it set down, and then drag it underneath there, and then have to jack it up. Yeah, I got my jack right there. Everything's going to get in the way, I can tell you that. Glasses, phone, why don't we just stop where we get there?
Hang on.
Alright, I'm going to let it down right there. See if we can get it somewhat on this jack. You don't know.
Huh?
Alright.
Is it gonna stay on there?
Hey, you don't realize how good I am. Alright? I might not look like I'm that good, but anyway,
He's so full of jokes.
yeah, I'm so full of. My eyes ain't even. My eyes are brown. In fact, so full of it. Crystal's gonna go get some food for us. I'm gonna get this under the truck. I get out there. She gets back. We'll get a little video of it sitting underneath there.
Get it spotted.
Yeah, I get it spotted underneath there while she's gone, and get it lined up. And whenever she gets back, then she can video what it looks like. We'll be back in a little bit.
Yep.
Alright guys, Crystal's back with lunch,
Dinner.
Dinner.
Whatever time it is.
It's supper. Some people call it dinner. It's supper. Anyway, fit perfect, just like we lined her out to be. It's all in there. It's got to hook
He's
up.
just that good.
But if you look underneath here, if you can get right there,
I got it.
yeah, get it right
Give it a
here.
go.
You'll see this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we had to put it at. This is why we had to move it over to get this piece in there because of this. So that's how far we had to move it over. But all the measurements worked out perfect. And we got it put underneath there. All I got to do now is hook up the brake lines and bleed the brakes on it. And tomorrow I'm going to stop. I think I got a couple of rims at the yard that come off of this rear end. In fact, I think there's like, yeah, I think they're like these.
Like these?
I think. Can't remember. It's either them or those. But I got a couple at the yard that I'm going to take the 16.5s off of these rims. And I'll probably put, I think I got two more ground grips on this side, don't I? Or did I? Yeah. Said I can have two. My tires will match. I put them on the front and back, so my tires will match. And we might do some work to the bed, narrow it up a little bit, because definitely going to take these off right here. And might take this piece off here, move everything in, so it don't look like a, I don't know what you call it, like a dually with a single tire on it, I guess is what you call it. Looks funny, but we're not going to have that. And like I said, we might splurge and get some 18s to put on here. I don't know. I think 18s might make it too high geared. Wouldn't be able to pull. Well, they'd probably still pull that van, but it'd be pretty high geared with that 373, and bigger tires would be higher geared. So, anywho, we're going to probably end this video here. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. It's gonna be a long day. I probably won't get nothing else done on truck the rest of the week. So I think we'll end this video here, and we'll pick it back up whenever I get the tires out of the yard, or the rims out of the yard. And
You figure out how to put the
that's not gonna work. I thought it was gonna work right here. I wanted
on the outside.
Yeah, but it's not gonna work. Because I wanted to put it on this side of the springs, and go to the frame somehow, but it's not going to work. We'll have to figure something out with them later on. I'm not really worried about it, shocks right now. Wish I took a couple of them springs, them leaf springs out, and made it ride smoother, but it'll be fine. Just put more weight back there or something. But anyway, I think we're going to end this video here. Thank y'all for watching, and just hang in there. We're going to get some more stuff maybe.
Weather's getting nicer.
Weather's getting nicer, and we'll take the vamper out. Probably not this weekend, probably working, but as soon as we can, we'll take the vamp out. But thank y'all for watching again.
See ya.
I just